Hello everyone, Linda Israel here, and I am going to play with this Brutus Monroe stamp set that is part of the June release. It's called Lucky Star. It has lots of neat little elements, planets, a rocket ship, and these sayings in there. I've already loaded my Misty up. I have a couple pieces of paper in here, but the first one I want to do is here in the lower corner. I have the rocket ship and one of the sentiments. So I'm going to use the Brutus Monroe Detail ink. I also have loaded in an artist trading card size piece of paper and the stars. I'm going to use the embossing ink with some sterling embossing powder from Brutus Monroe. I just got a scrap piece of paper here to pick up all the extra powder. I've got the space rocket here, and I've got a few of my chameleon markers. I thought I would color the little rocket. So I've got the indigo blue here, so I'm going to get my cartridge ready. I've got cinnamon, and I've got burgundy, I've got a tangerine orange, I've got a warm gray, I've got a yellow out, and I'm going to go in and color these stars yellow. I'm going to fussy cut out the rocket. I have this punch bunch punch that is a perfect little bar, and I think it's going to be the right size to punch the sentiment. Look at there. I've got some surface inks here in Sea, Locomotive, and Cornflower, and I'm just going to go around this card and give some color to hopefully make it look like a night sky. I have some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist in Denim Blue. I'm going to spray this over. So that gave some other dots of stars. I have Dazzling Diamonds. And since I went over my little yellow stars, I'm going to try to see if I can't pop those back out a little bit. I've got some dimensionals here that I thought would look good to pop this up. I've got some in clear that are different sizes, so I'm going to sprinkle those throughout. There is my artist trading card of the day using the Brutus Monroe stamp set that's in the new release that came out this week. It is Lucky Star, and then I added some surface inks to the background as well as some Tattered Angel Glimmer Mist. I used my chameleon markers to color, and then of course the bling that I added. So I thought I would share with you some of the other cards that I've made using Brutus Monroe Stamps. This is also part of the new stamp release. I stamped it in the background. It's the kind of a border stamp, and then I stamped again the flowers so that I could pop those up, colored with my watercolor pencils and some Tattered Angels Glam to kind of give it an iridescent effect, and then added some rhinestones. This is one I made earlier that is just the Brutus Monroe stamp here and here, and then I sewed a piece of fabric across the top. I've been doing the artist trading cards a day for June, and I'm really enjoying it. Here's another of the same stamped image, just stamped on the other side and done a little mixed media with that. There's another one of the May release stamps with the balcony, and I just colored that with the Chameleon markers and went around the edge with some distressing ink. I love the light bulb, and I made this background using the surface inks and stamped the light bulb and then put some glam on top so it has a shine to it. The sentiment, I wanted a specific sentiment, so I printed and then cut that on my silhouette. Here is the Las Vegas snow globe that I made, and it has coloring with the Chameleon markers, and then I've added lots of little glitter over the top of it so it has that look of snow floating around, or the glitter. This is from the Rockstar Pets set that I used with a calico collage image. I just thought be unique, so I thought that was a great pairing. Here is the Stamp Club of the month coming out for July, and it's this cute Game Boy, and I made it into a shaker card. So I've put some foam around the edge, built it up, and then put sequins inside. I just thought that was a fun card. And then one of my favorite cards is this Be Unique in a Vanilla World, where I use the wave background, the Be Unique from the Rockstar Pets. This is from Stampabilities, and then this is from Snap from Brutus Monroe. I hope you enjoyed seeing my cards and are inspired to get involved with the Artist Trading Card of the Month. Even though the month's almost over, you could still make a few cards and enjoy the others that are out there as well. Thanks so much for watching today. Like this video, share it with your friends, and of course, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, feel free to ask questions below in the comment section or tell me your thoughts about this card. And I always like this sentiment, shoot for the stars. It's just a great sentiment. I also like another sentiment. It says shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you'll land among the stars. So that's just kind of another sentiment. Thanks again. Have a fabulous day. Bye.